This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Today we have a Maytag dishwasher that is not heating up, it's not creating steam, it's not drying the dishes, it's not cleaning very well. So we're going to be replacing the heating element. Here's the model number, or the part number, and here's the new element. I'm just going to compare it to the old one, make sure it's the right size. So that matches up really good. So we've got the water turned off, we've got it unplugged, and we pulled it out of the cabinet. I'm just leaning it over to about 45 degrees so I can get to these connections on the back. I'm going to pull off these two modular electrical connectors on the element. They just slide right off. And then I'm going to grab a pair of pliers and do a lefty-loosey to spin these plastic nuts off. Just want to do a couple turns with the wrench, then you can spin them off by hand. So it comes off pretty easily. Sometimes the little thermal cutoff will blow and create a situation where you don't get heat, but it's most often the element. So I'm just going to push those up into the cabinet inside the dishwasher. Then I'll set the dishwasher back down flat. I'll open the door and I can remove the old element. This comes out pretty easy. Pull the door open. And then I got to get these little brackets off that hold the old element. I'm going to pry up with the standard head screwdriver and then twist the bracket and it'll let go, turning it to my left. And I'm just going to kind of twist it out from where it's connected to the element. So we got the left one out and then the right side. I'm going to pry up on the one tab and then twist it. And then I'll get that one off. And those are used just to lift the element off of the plastic, so if it heats up it doesn't melt the plastic. Okay, now we have the element unhooked. We're going to lift it out of the cabinet, pull it out, get it over the spray arm. There we go. Here's the new one. Push it over the spray arm. We're going to push it down into those two holes in the back. It'll bend a little bit, but it doesn't hurt it to bend it a little bit. Push it down. And then we're going to just put the hook back over and then get it back on its little plastic piece and then pull it to my right to lock it in. So it'll end up at a right angle to the element, then it's in the lock position. Do the one on the right. So just twist it till it locks in. And spin the spray arm, make sure it can move freely. Now I'll tilt it on the side again so I can get to the plastic nuts on the back. You got to make sure you get the water all drained out of the dishwasher before you tilt it. Put on the plastic nut just by hand. If it doesn't thread, all you have to do is just grab the element again and pull it towards you so it's exposing the thread so you can grab it with the nut. Put on the other one, spin it on by hand, and then we'll give it a few turns with the wrench too. Not too hard because you don't want to break the plastic. You just want to get it snug so it won't leak. So a little twist with the pliers. We'll do the other side. One way to test if your heater's working is at about the 30-minute mark during the cycle. If you open the door and get a big plume of steam, then you know you have a good heating element. I'm going to put these little modular connectors back on. But if you open it and you just get a little steam or no steam, then it's not heating the water. And it won't clean the dishes very well without the heat. You're just pushing it back into the cabinet. We'll get it all secured and then we'll give it a test. There we go. And we have a good working dishwasher. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe when you get a chance.